Hi, I'm Lauren. Welcome to another video. Thanks so much for joining me here in this beautiful, amazing spot today in the forest. It's really nice. The sun has come out again. We actually had like a tiny bit of a snowfall. Like the spring flowers were out kind of on the Monday, and then on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday there's a massive snowfall, and literally this entire forest is covered in snow. So I'll insert some little clips from that, but yeah, it was kind of wild, and I guess that's life. It's constantly changing. The seasons are constantly changing, and so are we. So it's just yeah, it's just how it is. And I kind of had to take a few days to kind of like adjust to that change, and now it's back to being spring again, so I'm really excited about seeing more of the sun and just to be able to be outside more again. So today, in today's video, I wanted to actually look back at kind of like before I made this move to the countryside. I was still living in Prague at the time, and I went to a bunch of different parks, and at this point in the journey I just didn't even know what I really wanted to do yet, or what direction I was going in, but I've always loved art, so I just started painting in the parks that I visited and just found inspiration in the nature all around. And it was just calming for me to sit there and just be present in those moments, and I wanted to share those adventures with you today. So there'll be a couple of different scenes from parks that I visited and painting in the parks, and just lots of nature. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be awesome. It really helps the channel out, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys who are watching our videos. So thanks so much for joining me here, and enjoy the video. Today I'm in a different park. This one's really cool. It's called and it's got like all these cool little different areas, beautiful little pond with koi fish, and there's also like this weird structure thing in a different part. But yeah, I'm just walking around exploring, and then I'm gonna do some painting. So I brought my watercolors, and not too sure what I'll paint, but I'm sure the inspiration will come. I found a little spot to sit, and now I'm going to start to paint. I think what I'm going to paint is a scene from Prague, based on, well, there's like two photographs I took a couple of years back that I really like, so I'm thinking of using those, and I'm going to paint those while I'm sitting here in the park. And now I'm gonna start working on there's this really nice silhouette of like the bridge and the castle and stuff, so I'm gonna work on that now. happy with how it's coming out so far. That's how it looks. It's got some details on maybe on the water in front of the castle a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm finished with it. This is what it looks like. I've been wanting to paint this photograph that I took for ages, but finally did it now. So yeah, really excited about it. I was nervous to do those sun rays, but somehow it turned out. It's a scene of Prague Castle, Prague Bridge, and a couple of statues in Sunset, I think it was, a couple of years back in Prague. Today I'm just having a walk around my neighborhood, and I'm going to go to a park that is in the area and just kind of sit and paint. I brought my watercolors and I'm excited. So right now I'm just walking in this little forested area. It was really nice. Let's go. To see on this route, so I really love walking just by here. So I just saw all these butterflies again and lots of really pretty flowers, and there's like a tennis court over here in this little park. So I'm just setting up now to start painting. So I decided what I was going to paint. I'm going to paint one of those butterflies that I saw. So I've just started painting now, and we'll see how it goes. and this is the butterfly. Yeah, I'm really excited about how it turned out. It was all with the watercolors, and then yeah, when I get home I'll probably outline it. But yeah, I love the vibrant colors, and I decided to do a blue background because I wanted, with the red and the green of the butterfly and the leaves, I wanted just like a really bold background. So yeah, this is it. Today I am in a different park. Oh my gosh, all the parks. So I'm in the park called Stromovka. It's a really big park, really beautiful. It's so green right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna find a place to paint and create some more paintings. I'm excited. These beautiful like trees, willow trees I think, by the water, and this is like a nice little park along the river. It's really pretty, and just some nice shade because it's super hot right now. But yeah, trying to find some nice views and a little place to sit. Okay, so I've been just kind of walking around and looking at the lakes here, because also have all these bodies of water, and there's been some beautiful like yellow and white lotus flowers in the lilies, or lilies, I don't know what, lilies or lotus, I'm not too sure, but they've been really beautiful. So now I have a little bench that I'm sitting on, and gonna start to paint something. So yeah, got my usual watercolor supplies, and gonna see what to paint. It's just the best feeling to take off your shoes and feel the ground beneath your feet. The earth. So sorry about the angle, it's like a bit weird, but I'm just about to start painting. I've got this sorted, paintbrushes, and now I'm still thinking what to paint. Maybe I will do these lotus lily flowers that I saw because they were really pretty. So yeah, let's go. That's about how far I am. And yeah, I'm listening to, I don't know, maybe you can hear it in the background, but there's somebody over, like there's a pond right over here, and then across the pond there is someone playing violin, and it's really beautiful. So I'm sitting here painting outside, and there's like a person playing violin. It's just really nice scene, really relaxing. I definitely recommend, if you have time and resources, and take your paints and go out into nature and just observe things around you, because I don't know, it's just a really nice feeling, and just being one with nature. Just looking now at this willow tree across the pond, and there's like a bird that's just flowing down into the river. It's just really pretty. Just so many things. So I'm just starting right now on the water. So I'm taking like this blue here, putting in the grey, because That blue's a bit bright on its own, just kind of, and then just kind of dabbing it on here, roughly, in between the lily pads. It's like the clouds are kind of rolling in here. It looks a little bit like a white storm, but I'm about this far with it. So I've just added like the shadows underneath the lilies, and I don't know, I might kind of stop here. I'm not too sure if there's anything else. I might still outline it, but kind of, yeah, that's sort of how it looks right now. So okay, there's some blue sky above me, but it is looking a little bit menacing over on that side. So yeah, we'll see. I guess this is the risk you take when you're painting outdoors or in plein air, is the weather. The weather has a mind of its own. So that is the finished picture. And the sun's come back out, so it's like the clouds rolled in for a couple of minutes and now the sun's back out. So it was a good way to end the day, and that was just such a beautiful day. I'm leaving the park now. It's really pretty. Okay, now I should don't get lost on the way out. Ooh. Okay, I think it's up this way, I hope. But look at that beautiful sun in the background. It's a great way to end. So that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to encourage you guys to also get outside, take your paints, go paint in nature, in a park, in the forest, just somewhere where you can hear the sound of the birds and just be, it's just so calming, and I just really recommend it for everyone. It just really helps. It helps. So these were the artworks, some of the artworks. This was the butterfly one that I created in one of these videos, and this was the lotus flower, and the other painting actually got sold, so I was really grateful for that one getting sold. And I have just recently put a bunch of my artwork online to sell, so check the links below, and if you like my work, it's a very big variety of different works of mine, so be grateful for any support. Thanks so much. See you again soon.